Hello everyone, this is Angie from Get Woke. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and it just kind of all came together. How the timing of it worked this morning. I was going to get up this morning and go right to it with the videos. You know, I'd had something on my mind all evening. So it's not how it worked out. And then more and more started coming to about it. You know, so we got to trust in that divine timing for one, but two, I'm noticing something amongst the collective, and it is really spectacular. It's neat. It's really, really neat. I'm noticing, like, more and more, I will be up all night or up all, in the morning, just really deep in thought about what I want to address, what my guides want me to address with you guys. And, because I don't always go to the cards first. And so sometimes it's just because it's what's been coming to me. It's what they want me to talk to you about. And more and more now, it is so neat. Like, I get on any social media platform, and those who have taken that step and put themselves out there to help others, we all seem to be on that exact same note. It's the topic, down to the details of some of the topics, down to some of the wording on the topics. And to me, I find that so neat, because that means as a collective, we are merging more. By individually assessing our own selves, it is starting to reflect out into the collective in such an enormous way. It's such a huge wave that down to people that are thousands and thousands of miles away, what is distance anyways, we have that exact same thing we want to talk to you guys about, almost down to wording. And I want to point this out because it is very neat. I find it neat. I find that is the goal. If somebody goes along and they're repeating what I just said on my video, thank you. Because your guides are leading you to get that message across also. And I think it's wonderful. So I end up here now in this moment not having to talk about exactly what I was going to talk about, because it's already out there. So now my guides have led me through this whole process to the end of it, of look at how beautiful this is. We are all finally becoming more of a conscious collective, more an aware collective. It's like, when we used to say, well, that's funny, I was just thinking about that too. It's an energy, it's a vibration, it's a frequency that we're all admitting, and we're vibrating it out into the world. And so the more that each one of us steps into our power, that is how the darkness of the world is going to go away. So when we all sit here and say, well, it doesn't seem like any of this is actually, going anywhere. It just seems like it's, having us all face our own shit, and that's kind of shitty. But in reality, it's so much bigger than that. It is so much bigger than that. We are a collective. So therefore, the more that somebody, like, hey, I was just thinking about that, the more and more and more and more that is tending to happen. It's happening more and more. So the more and more that we are all in that frequency of love, compassion, this is how we are going to change the world. It's by individually being aware of our own selves, our own reactions to things, our own actions when we do things, our own thoughts in our head when we're in silence. This is how we're going to do it. Okay? And to clear up something that, I actually was going to do a video on today. It's what I was going to do is my topic was going to be about spirit guides and about, it's a misconception that I was under for 40 years almost. I'm sorry, I was 38 years, and then I got kicked out of bed 2 years ago, so, like 38. I'm 40 now. I've been this way my whole life still, I promise y'all. Yeah, thanks. But I was going to talk to you guys about the one misconception that I was under, and I know a lot of other people were under, is that we have one guide. One spirit animal, one spirit guide. That's what I thought. Not true. I know with spirit animals, they are forever changing because their message is different. Each animal has a different message they are trying to convey to you. And when you do not listen to those messages, then they have to go ahead with what you're going to pay attention to. So if one certain animal has always been your spirit guide or animal guide, then if they're not getting your attention with other animal guides, then they're going to throw that one in your face to have you pay attention. But the more and more you pay attention, the more you will be able to see each animal's message. Same with spirit guides. There are different spirit guides. There are guides that have passed. There are guides who are in different, higher dimensions. And there are, so I mean, we've got people, energies that are here from the 8th dimension. We've got energies that are from the 5th dimension. We've got energies from all over the place. We've got source beaming down on us saying, hey, everything, every positive, high vibrational frequency out in this universe and beyond has their inner eye turned into Earth right now, because, my friends, that's how powerful this is. It is that big. So I imagine with something so big, the emotions and what we have to go through, the steps we have to go through, are going to be even bigger, okay? Which is more rewarding in the end. But we've got, our guides are always changing, it's more about what do we need to hear. And yes, we do have some that are with us a lot more often than others, okay? We also have our higher self. Our higher self, this is the point of being, turning your eye and your vision and your awareness inward, is so that you can start to decipher between your higher self, guides who have passed, guides who are, from a higher dimension, that are, you're trying to help us, higher dimension, 8th dimensional beings and whatnot. Any, angels, different names. I mean, I studied all different sorts of religions, okay? And I always found a common denominator, which was, that's what we're here for. We are here for that common denominator. We are here for that source light, that energy, that purity. We are here to understand the voices, those feelings, those emotions we have. Now, see, I do not see guides. I do not see my spirit guides. I hear them and I feel them. It is a very overwhelming sense I get throughout my body. And it is a very loud, and it has to be because I'm hard-headed and stubborn, so I'm like, oh no, this is the way. And my guides have to get very loud sometimes to say, no, Angela, this is the way. Look over here. Stop looking over there and look over here. Pay attention. Even my weight has to be that one certain number, y'all. My weight has gone up and down. I've got health issues that make me swell, like 20-pound differences, okay? You may be able to or not tell in my videos. But the more I go into my internal self, the more I listen to my guides, the healthier my being actually gets, my physical body actually gets. It's amazing. I know I'm all over the place, you guys, but it's just download after download. It has been I have been in such deep thought that I'm a talker, and I seriously have barely said one word today, because I'm just so deep in thought, and I know that's where a lot of us are, and that's where we should be, in that silent thought, so we can listen. So then, as a collective, we can change this world into a beautiful, beautiful place, my friends. Okay, so start turning inward. When you get a feeling or you hear, go this way, not that way, in your head, or a sense you get, listen to it, follow it. It starts with those small little things. And see, that's the thing. Our logical brain analyzes it. Well, what's the difference of going each way? This way is faster. What's the difference? Our logical brain starts kicking in, and then we don't listen to our guides. We could have gone down that way and found exactly what we've been asking for, you know? But we didn't listen. We went this way because our logical brain told us to go that way because, you know, it just makes more sense. We're going to get there on time and it's faster, and that's just the way it needs to be. When we overplan our life, life turns around and says, no, you cannot plan. You can take each moment and treasure it and treat it as if it is a gift, because it is. So don't worry about the end details. Don't worry how you're going to get there, and don't worry about the answers, because my friend, as soon as you stop focusing on what the answers are, they're going to come to you. And I know it's hard because for so long we've just felt and known, and we've wanted those answers, and here they are. They're coming now. Now those answers that we have been asking for lifetime after lifetime are finally coming in. So of course we want those answers. But my friend, that's not how we get it. We can't just simply go to the answer, because then we have not learned anything about it. Okay? And the other thing is, what you learn, keep your balance. Especially with social media platforms. And, you know, I'm trying to promote myself, and I'm still telling you, keep yourself balanced between what is around you, away from the computer, away from the phone, what is in your physical reality in this present moment. Okay, go take everything you've learned and put it into practice. Go put it out into that world and put it into practice. And then come back. Balance. And it takes, with, you know, some of us are more organized than others, but it does take practice. It doesn't just happen. And we cannot just want that instant result. But my friends, look, be aware. And I just couldn't be more excited. Like, it's happening, guys. I see it reflecting. I can tell you there's 3 other YouTubers that just went on and their videos said almost identical word for word what I was going to say. That is so awesome. That is amazing. It's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay? That is beautiful. Okay? So don't discredit anybody because they're repeating something. If they're repeating, it's because your guides led you to hear it again, because you're not getting it through your head, and that person may say it in a different way. So, yeah, that's what I got for you guys right now. I think I'm going to do a separate video for cards. I'm so pumped. Like, my guides just... This is what happens when my guides come in and give me a message, or I get a message from different realms. My jacket, y'all. Like, I get so pumped. I just cannot stop. I literally cannot stop moving. Like, I'm trying so hard to stay still right now, but I literally cannot stop moving. And I guarantee y'all, in a couple hours, I will be straight out, crashed. Not totally asleep, you know, because I'm a mom and got a life and stuff, but, oh, I'm going to be dead to the world, because it pumps you up. You know, the difference in our vibration from where I am on this 3D plane, in this 3D body, and where they are, there's such a difference, huge difference, that we've got to meet in the middle, and it's exhausting to all parties involved. But man, because I'm reaching up to a higher vibration and connecting, it just electrifies my body. So if you get a sudden burst of something, start paying attention. Start thinking, start saying, wait a minute, you know what? That was a good thought. I am going to go out with it. And you know what? I was too shy or embarrassed or what, not ashamed, whatever, to say it. But you know what? I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say it because somebody needs to hear it. That's my message, y'all. I'll see you soon. Much love, and get woke, and please share my videos. I'm trying to get my name out there. I really just want to help. Like, this pumps me up. You know, it really pumps me up, because the more I'm doing this, the more my guides are coming through, and the more they're trying to come through to you, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing, my friends. The more we are all in tune with our guides, awesome, going to be an awesome world. My kids are going to have a great future ahead of them, and so is anybody else's. Okay, we're going to make this world a beautiful place. And yeah, we got to clear out some nasty gutters first, man. That shit is, ugh, hasn't been cleaned in thousands of years. So it's going to be pretty nasty for the next few years that we got to clean out all this crap. But so long as we keep that faith that, and we know that this is a rebirth, this is the storm before that beautiful rainbow, those beautiful beams of sun. Okay. So much love, you guys. Sorry if I yelled and just kind of got pumped. Much love.